Cancer, welcome back to my channel. This is Brooke, and welcome to your August love tarot reading with me for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you so much for joining me. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm a Tarot Diva. I'm one of 1,000 here on YouTube. What's another one for your notifications? What's another one to get bling? Oh, new videos. I appreciate everyone who subscribed recently. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be doing a 5-card reading. This is not specific for singles or couples. The message that comes through for those that are watching, I hope that it resonates and that it's helpful. So let's get started, Cancer. I've already pre-shuffled the cards. I haven't laid them out yet, so I haven't peeked. And let's see what's in store for you for the month of August 2017. It is rolling along. I don't read the cards reversed. I'm one of the few readers that you might see here on YouTube that don't read the cards reversed, because when I taught myself how to read the tarot, I didn't want to learn how to read reverse. So the card on the bottom of the deck, let's take a look at that first. We have the Four of Swords. So why do we read the bottom card? Well, it's the essence of the reading. It's also what I like to refer to as the creamy nougat of the reading as well. The Four of Swords is very dynamic in terms of a rest period, taking a retreat, stepping back. Okay, many Cancerians may be going from the end of July into the month of August of relaxing a little bit more, slowing down, taking a rest period, being more aware of your present situation instead of looking back, instead of looking forward. Really honing in on what is now, living in the now, or trying to be more present as well. This is also very notable of taking a respite from things, taking a retreat. Okay, taking a break. So for Cancerians, this is very important for you to either regenerate yourselves energetically or just to slow down a bit going into the month of August. In your theme, we see the sun. So Major Arcana, the sun. The sun has appeared, which is very, very optimistic, very positive, very much about good times, very notable upon positivity, optimism, success, really coming out of your shell, so to speak, Cancerians, getting out there, going to events, attending parties, going to with friends to the beach, going out when your friends text you, hey man, you want to go out tonight? And you're normally like, no, it's a Wednesday, and I have to work tomorrow. I don't want to, no. Now in the month of August, many of you might be like, well, hell yeah, let's do this. It's summertime here in the Northern Hemisphere. Many of you maybe really be up for holiday, vacation, going out, hanging out, being with friends, literally even being out under the sun, okay, enjoying yourself. Very much about positivity, optimism. Really good things are coming in for Cancerians, especially in terms of meeting new people or being in groups of people. Meeting new people or going out with your significant other on double dates, or attending parties together, or going to events together, doing a lot of things as a partnership, as a relationship together. So that's a very, very positive card for the theme, or what I like to refer to it as, the atmospheric element position for August. Out of the most recent past, we see the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords very much signifies to me immature communication, or a situation where there was tactics being used of perhaps immaturity upon looking into a situation. Whether this was through the rumor mill, gossip, spying. When this card comes up, Cancerian, it's very much connected to other people are watching you behind the scenes. There could have been gossip. There could have been spying. There could have been social media stalking. There was curiosity was piqued for some reason. And Cancerians are coming out of this. So there could have been for many potentials of the rumor mill. Okay? Let's say, for instance, you recently broke up with someone. You're checking out your ex's profile pic with their new partner. And then you go to their page and check out their page. And then, that kind of element. This also could be generated through the rumor mill, things being talked about by other people. People have been interested in you, Cancerian, for some reason. This may resonate for everyone who's watching. Of course, not everyone. This could resonate for many of you, but just keep in mind this is a general reading. So that element of immaturity when it comes to communication, not talking to a person directly, hearing it through the grapevine or doing a little bit of snooping around to see what you can gather information of about that person. Those are the energies that are in the most recent past. Here we have another major arcana with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is very much about tradition. He's the Pope. He's the Pope of the Tarot deck. So the Hierophant's coming in. And there's something that Cancerians, as a whole, from what I've read astrology-wise with Cancerians, very much centered upon home. Cancers love the coziness, the warmth of the home environment. Very traditional in that way of enjoying themselves amongst family, creating a safe place to be in the home, creature comforts, etc. So the Hierophant comes in as a traditionalist type of energy. Okay, so it also could be very much signified for traditional relationships, marriage, something that runs along those lines of religion that is very important to you, or worship or spirituality that's very important to you in your marriage that you share with your partner, or perhaps that's very important to you in terms of morals or values and looking for a partner. Okay, so the Hierophant is here, and something's very much tied into perhaps either church groups for many of those that are watching, where there could be events that you're attending, or some sort of church camps or church getaways or spiritual getaways or retreats that you might be sharing with other people, or where you might meet that person in the month of August as well. The challenge is the Four of Cups. The challenge is for Cancerians to not get disconnected, to not run into boredom. There's something that's being offered that Cancerians may not even realize that's right there. That's right there in front of your faces, that you perhaps even walk by every day and you don't recognize it. But they recognize you. They see you. So there's something that Cancerians, the challenge is that you're missing. And also the message is to not become too jaded, to not become too disappointed or bored. There's something that may not come across as being very glamorous and shiny and sparkly. It might come in a little bit of a damaged package. It might be a little dusty on the surface. But beneath that could be the diamond, in the rough that many of you are looking for. And it also could be very much about becoming conditioned in traditional types of relationships, of not wanting to become or to get into this rut, if I can get this out, this rut or routine of complacency or boredom. So the outcome position card, we see the moon. The moon and the potential outcome signifies to me for Cancerians of fluctuating moods. The moon card, of course, is ruled by Cancer. Many readers that you will see will say, oh, this could be a Cancerian man or male or female. I don't look at it as people. There are many attributes to the major arcana connected to astrology. To me, it's the archetype of Cancer energy. Cancer energy is moods, being ruled by the moon, fluctuating moods, disillusionment in some areas, okay? There could be something that you're very disillusioned by in the month of August, that perhaps that you've heard something, checked up on your significant other's profile, checked their phone, or a bit taken aback. You're really wanting something more traditional type of relationship. You're not looking for anything that's kind of out there or a little freaky. And many of you may become a bit disconcerted or a little bit jaded or thrown back. So the moon card comes in to really understand your uncertainty, to really understand your feelings. You may find yourselves towards the end of August of being a bit uncertain, okay? This might be where the retreat comes in of kind of not jumping the gun and making a knee-jerk reaction decision upon something. But something's very much about uncertainty. When the moon card shows up, here we see the hangman. The hangman's about being kind of in the air, about not wanting to make a major decision. There's uncertainty there. How much am I willing to sacrifice? How much am I willing to put forward? Then we see the Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Wands is very much significant of messaging, messages. Many Cancerians, to help you this month, may be in the form of good news or a message of some kind. Then we see the Emperor. We're dealing with very strong male energies. The Emperor is ruled by Aries. Aries, the archetype of the Emperor. Not necessarily an Aries person. Okay, keep that in mind. I think that's where a lot of people get a little lost. Oh, it must be an Aries person. It must be an Aries man. Then you stop to think, well, I don't know anybody in my life that's Aries. The elements or the attributes or the archetype of Aries signified with the Emperor is very much about assertiveness, control, leadership. Okay, Aries is very much about leadership. So there's something where there could be control or authority that comes in for Cancerians in terms of helping you to make a decision or a final decision of some kind. And then we see the Ten of Pentacles. So something very connected to family. Family money, family expenses, family jobs, family business, legacy. Something very connected with money and the family. Okay, this also could be very much about inheritances for many coming in that could affect your relationships. Something very much tied in with family or family money, whether it's your family or your significant other's family, or perhaps you may meet someone in August who comes from a family of money, which is a bit not what you're used to. You're looking for something a bit more traditional. Of course, people with money and families with money can be very traditional, but you weren't expecting that aspect of it, okay? This could run the gamut because this is a general reading, but something is coming in that's going to bring great positivity. Great positivity, like, hello, success is yours in August and in relationships. And ending with the Ten of Pentacles, money may be very much the aspect or the dynamic for Cancerians that will really benefit relationships or benefit yourself in order to help yourself to get out there more and meet other people. Something was very strange. These two cards are framing the reading. Kind of these traits of disillusionment, some deception, some spying, uncertainty about a certain person. But all in all, something's definitely going to come in with the assistance of the Page of Wands. The pages are situations. Very rarely are they people. If they do serve to be people, they're children. But this page in particular is very much about messaging. Good news is on its way for Cancerian. So good luck to you, Cancerians. Keep me posted. Have a fabulous month in August. Much peace and many blessings to you. If you'd like to book a reading, check out my website. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.